Lose color bar and tone, take slate.
20 seconds. 15.
Ready, server.
10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Ready, server. Take server and bump. Ready, or take, ready camera 2. Ready, zoom in on camera 2. Ready, bump. Oh, okay. Start zooming on camera 2. Open mic, cue talent. Lose bump.
Hello, and welcome to Down with Dips. My name is Ali Barbero, and today I'm joined with
Ready,
your
key,
local
or
dip expert and dip historian, Ian Schwalberg. Ian is here, but he's not on stage right now, but he will be sharing some fascinating history on dips with us today. We have so much to talk about and so much to prepare. We're going to be preparing one of America's greatest appetizer, snack, girl dinner, and food options. We have a dip-tastic show for you today, so stick around. We'll be right back.
lose key. Ready, still sword 2. Take still sword 2. Add some bump.
Ian.
I think what's messing me up is that whole part was not on my script.
Here's dessert, ladies. Ooh. There's only 3. These look good.
How are
This
we on
whole part
timing?
was missing from my script.
Okay, tip one. Here.
Your headset isn't.
Are we on timing?
Tom, can you hear
It's
me?
the icing on the cake from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Can we get a countdown in the
camera
studio?
2. Oh,
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
camera 2. Still sword 2.
We're under. 10. 9.
Yeah, fade to still sword 2.
6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Fade still sword 2. Ready, camera 2. Can you start your zoom in? Take camera 2. Open mic, cue talent.
Hello, and welcome back to Down with Dips. Today I'm here with Ian,
Ready,
our
key?
resident dip expert.
Take
Ian,
key.
how are you today?
I'm hanging in there, but you know what? I think it's a safe bet. I'll be feeling a lot more 100% when we dive in.
Most definitely, and I sure hope so. But the people are also wondering, I have another question. What is your favorite dip?
I'd have to say, hands down, spinach and artichoke dip. And that's actually the recipe I brought us for here today. So.
That's so exciting. Speaking of that recipe, let's jump right in. It's always been my dream to host a cooking show, so I'm very excited to make this dip. For our viewers at home, we're going to be turning some spinach,
Ready, still
artichoke
sword 2.
hearts, sour cream,
Take still sword
cream
2.
cheese, and Parmesan into a dip-licious snack.
Lose it.
We're going to be preheating our behind-the-scenes oven to 350 degrees. Next, in one of our bowls, we're going to start with some spinach.
Ready,
Here,
camera 4.
We have some baby
Take camera
spinach.
4.
Allie, if you want to start cutting these, go ahead.
Ready,
Awesome.
camera
I'm
3.
gonna
Take
assume
camera
that
3.
this cutting board and this knife here for me.
Absolutely.
You have one for yourself. Awesome. Let's poke a little hole. Rip it open. So it doesn't
Ready,
matter
camera
how
4.
much spinach
Take camera
I take.
4.
Nope, doesn't matter how much or what kind. It can be fresh or it can be frozen, whatever you want.
That was actually going to be my question, so I'm
Ready,
glad
camera
that
1.
you asked that.
Take camera
So if
1.
we use fresh spinach or frozen spinach, is there any, like, do you have to prepare them differently? Do you have to thaw it or drain it?
If you're using fresh spinach, give it a good wash and chop
Ready,
it
camera
finely.
2.
If you're using frozen spinach,
Take camera
make sure
2.
it's thawed and well drained. So next, we're going to add our
Ready, camera 4.
artichoke hearts.
Take
This
camera
sounds good.
4.
Should I keep doing it like this?
Keep
or-
that
Okay.
up. That's perfect.
Awesome.
I'll start
I'm gonna
chopping
end the
these.
segment at
You can get these from any grocery
I'm
store
done
in the
time.
canned aisle.
Awesome. Canned artichoke hearts are definitely your best bet. I think it would be a little bit tedious to prepare a fresh artichoke.
Ready,
for this
camera 3.
recipe.
Take camera 3.
He's definitely making it much easier. But you can always go the extra step and make your
Tell
own.
him to
if you
straight
like
camera
making and
2.
preparing vegetables.
Take camera 2.
I said
Now-
we're very under.
Let's add this in with our spinach.
Do you need some help there? I can start cutting some too.
Go for it.
Ready,
So
camera
how are you-
1.
How are you cutting it?
Take
Are you
camera
just
1.
Slicing it like
Slice
down
it.
the middle.
Slice it down the middle, and then any way you please is fine by me.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. We have 4
Alrighty.
minutes left.
So, let's add this on in
Ready,
here.
How
camera
did
4.
you?
Take
What did
camera
you do
4.
with these artichokes before we brought them in? Did you drain them or did you just pop the can open?
I made sure to pop the can open, drain them,
Ready,
and
camera
then give them
2.
a nice little wash down
Take
with some
camera
fresh
2.
water to make it all the more special.
Awesome. I'm gonna keep chopping the spinach. I feel like we don't have enough. It's supposed to be spinach and artichoke dip, not everything but spinach.
Keep it up. Next, we're going to be
Ready,
adding
camera 4.
some sour
Take
cream.
camera 4.
You can add as much as your heart desires. Me personally, I'd say
Ready,
add
camera
about
1.
half of this.
Take
container.
camera 1.
I feel like sour cream really brings the whole dish together. It has some like creaminess, especially with that cream cheese that we'll get to a little bit later. I'll let you
Ready, camera 3.
deal with that sour cream
camera
for
3.
right now.
Right you are, Ellie. Now, both these ingredients really do bind the whole dish together. Now, with the cream cheese,
Ready,
you
camera
can
2.
either
Take camera
throw
2.
the whole block in, or
Ready,
you can
camera
cut it
4,
into
take
cubes,
camera
which
4.
is what I'm going to have you do.
Let me just dump this spinach back into this bowl.
Ready,
I think
camera
that looks
1.
like it should be enough spinach.
It looks perfect.
All right, I
Take
think
camera
we do
1.
need some more artichoke. So shall we swap
I
for
can
a
take
minute?
care of that.
All right.
Now, you just want to cube the cream cheese and make sure it's
We've
mixed
got
throughout
3
the
minutes.
Ready, camera
throughout the
2.
mixture evenly, so it'll
Take camera
melt
2.
all perfectly in the oven.
Awesome. Sounds easy enough. I think I can handle that.
Hell yeah.
I like to think of myself as Rachel Ray sometimes.
As you should. I'm a regular Guy Fieri myself.
Ooh, that is
Ready,
a good
camera
one.
3.
That is a good one.
Take camera
We like
3.
to watch Chopped and Beat Bobby Flay at home, so I always pretend that I am hosting my own cooking
Ready,
show.
camera
You know, I met
4.
Bobby Flay once.
Take
Did you
camera
really?
4.
Yes, apple picking.
That is so
In my
interesting.
hometown.
That is so interesting.
Now, once that's done,
Ready, camera
you just have to add
2.
it in the
Take
bowl.
camera
And
2.
finally, we have our Parmesan.
Ready, camera 4.
Now,
Take camera
once again,
4.
you can use any time you like. We are going with Belgioso.
Ready, camera
'cause
3.
My personal favorite.
Take camera 3.
And
Cream cheese is really not cooperating
yeah,
with me.
neither of these caps.
Ready, camera
It's like they
2.
don't want us to succeed. I don't know
camera
how
2.
Rachel Ray does it.
The film too. I don't know what the point of this stuff is. There we go.
Ready, camera
How
Two
much
1.
cream
minutes.
cheese should I
When
be
you
adding?
tell-
Take
just tell
camera
them
1.
how
I'd
much.
say about 6 or so cubes.
Okay.
And in terms of Parmesan, I'd say once again,
Ready, camera
maybe
3.
about half the container.
Take camera 3. Ready, camera 4.
Go.
Take camera 4.
Perfecto.
Awesome. I am gonna steal one
Ready,
of these
camera 3.
napkins.
Take camera 3.
This dip looks pretty simple. So now we have everything in
camera
our
2.
bowl. How should
Take
we?
camera 2.
How should we mix it together? Should we just use the?
Ready,
Oh,
camera
Mix it
4.
out. We can just use
Take
this
camera
little spoon
4.
to make sure it's all mixed up evenly throughout. And of course, our
Ready,
next step is to
camera
transfer
1.
this into an oven-safe
Take
pan
camera
that is
1.
already prepped with some non-stick spray. And pop it in the oven for about 25 minutes.
All
Ready,
right.
camera 2.
So why don't we
Take
get that
camera
pan
2.
ready? I'll keep mixing it while you grab that.
Ready, camera 4. Camera 4.
Here she is.
Take camera 4.
Awesome.
What would you say is your favorite?
Ready,
type of
camera
dip?
2.
I gotta ask.
Buffalo chicken dip.
Trader Joe's.
Take camera 2.
Trader Joe's are homemade. The Trader
1
Joe's one
minute.
is very good, I will say, but my mom makes a
Ready,
mean,
camera
a
3.
mean one. So why don't we
Take
put this in
camera
the
3.
oven, and we'll see what our dip looks like when we get back.
Ready, camera 2.
When we come back, you'll also be
camera
able to
2.
see how we turned our dip into a creative
some
way
bump.
to serve it. Don't go far. Down with dips. We'll be right back.
Okay, fade into sale store 2. Yes. Take to the break, playback.
Eyes on the wheel, safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel.
What are we clearing off the table for C
Safely
block?
drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel.
What's in
Eyes
C,
on the
Fiona?
road.
What are we
block
It's
is
just-
just a welcome back to Down with Dips.
So
Do we need to clear the table though?
Ian needs to be out of the
Yeah.
shot because he's in the back looking at the oven.
Ian, you need to get out of the shot for C
We were
block.
under by 40 seconds. We'll probably try. to
Anything
add
that you
40
don't need
We
on
need
the
to
table.
stretch.
first,
Tell
well,
Ali to
then
stretch
Red Bull
this.
and
Clear
Jake
it.
guessing maybe 20 each.
What was that again? What was the stretch?
Okay,
Okay. Sharing. It's the
Ready, camera
icing on the
2?
cake from the Church of Jesus
oh,
Christ. of
ready,
Latter-day
ready,
Saints.
still store. Fade into still store. Add some bump. Ready, camera 2. Can we zoom in a little bit for camera 2? Okay, take camera 2, open mic, cue talent.
Welcome back to Down with Dips. I'm resident chef Ali Barbero. Ian went to go pop our spinach and artichoke dip in the oven, but while he does that, our dipstorian and I wanted to
Ready,
give you
playback?
the scoop on some hidden gems of
Playback
dip
1.
in the world. Check it out.
Take playback 1.
it's Ali,
And Ian.
and we're here today at Wegmans to show you hidden gems of dip. Let's go.
Is it D block now?
So first up on our list is going to be the Ithaca Lemon Dill
What about-
Hummus. This was a suggestion by our producer
No, we
Liam,
didn't.
and to quote him, he said, "It's so addicting, it's like crack."
Next up, we have a bacon horseradish. They call it a hell of a good dip. And as you can clearly see, we've
It ends with
taken
them.
the last one, so
Ends with them.
I think we should be in for a treat. Now we have my personal favorite, chocolate brownie batter. I like to call it chocolate hummus. Goes all the way back to Israel. Every last one of these guys had their doubts about this, but you know what? We found it. And I think I'm gonna sneak it into hidden gems.
And last on our list is buffalo style cheese dip. You can eat it hot, you can eat it cold, pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds, eat it straight out of the fridge. I'm not gonna stop you. It's actually a staple in the Barbero household. It's buffalo chicken dip, but without the
Can we let Ali know that we're going to be
It's a
adding
staple in
time
your
to the
fridge.
bread bowl so she could stretch it? Is it playback 2 for the break?
Wow, weren't those dips just
This isn't on
unbelievable?
the script.
Did you smell that? It smells like dip. I'm gonna go check on Ian and the oven. Stay tuned to see
Add
how
some
our
bump.
spinach and artichoke dip turned out. Don't move your feet. Down with dips. We'll be right back.
Dissolve to still store. Ready, playback 2. Take playback 2.
Is there
Can we make sure we're counting down Roland's, please, in the studio?
Yes.
There's only 3.
Oh, okay.
I forgot.
Wes doesn't have a headset, so I got it.
Oh, you didn't get one. Here.
We got 35
It's the icing on the
seconds,
cake
sorry.
From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
All right, so cameras, remember what we
30
talked about for the
seconds.
demos.
Do you want the artichokes off the table?
Everything that shouldn't be on the table
Okay.
needs to be off.
Everything
please.
that shouldn't be on the
How many seconds?
We're good. 15.
15.
Oh, is it overshared again? Yeah.
Ready,
9,
still store, ready, bump.
8, 7, 6,
Yeah, I know. That's why I did it.
Hey, you're
4,
gonna get back to the top of the
3.
mountain.
Does that mean I'm
2,
gonna get back with Christina?
1.
No.
Oh.
No.
And dissolve to still store, fade and bump. Ready, camera 2.
One time.
And ready to zoom in, dissolve to camera 2, open mic and cue talent.
Welcome back to Down with Dips. I'm Ali Barbero.
Ready,
and
camera
I'm
1.
Back in the Studio B kitchen with our local dip expert, Ian. Ian,
Take it.
what'd you bring for us this time?
Absolutely. Thanks for having me back. We're going to be continuing with our spinach and artichoke dip, which
Ready, 3.
I just pulled out of the oven.
Take 3.
Wow.
Except this time, we're going to be doing this
Ready, 4.
Panera style.
Take
We're gonna
4.
make a bread bowl to serve it in.
Awesome. My mom used to use bread bowls to
Ready,
serve her buffalo
2.
chicken dip. It's
Take 2.
actually my favorite way to make dip, and I'm really impressed with the way
Ready,
that
3.
turned out.
Bread bowls are a
Take
very
3.
common way of eating soups and dips, sometimes even salad. My
Ready,
favorite
1.
part about them is eating the
1.
actual bread after you're done with the contents. The bottom of the bowl soaks up all the dip or the soup, and
Ready, 2.
oh, it's good stuff.
Take 2.
You definitely can't go wrong with the
Ready,
bread
still
bowl.
store 2.
Walk me through
There
some
should be
steps
an
here. What are you
ingredient
doing?
graphic,
Of course.
Jamie.
So, all you're going to need is your
Ingredients.
favorite bread, a knife, an oven, and your dip. So today we're making
And
personal bread
dissolve
rolls,
to
and we
still
have
store.
some, Vienna rolls from Wegmans, but you can use any
It's
bread
okay.
you like.
Awesome. If you're making that
And
bread
dissolve-
from
we're
scratch at
ready
home,
for,
you're gonna
sorry.
use some warm water, some dry
Dissolve that to
yeast,
camera 4.
flour, and some oil. But I do have a question
Ready,
for
1.
you, Ian, before we get started.
Take 1.
What would you say your favorite kind of bread is?
Oof. Ever since my vacation to San Francisco 10 years ago, I'd
Ready,
have to
2.
say sourdough.
Take 2.
Oh yeah.
Camera
I
1, can you zoom in on
definitely can
Ian a
agree
little
with
bit,
that.
please?
That's also my favorite. Sandwiches, bowls.
Get kind of a
I
one
wish
shot
they
of him
made
if
them
you
these
can. A
size.
little
I would
further in.
Hanker down on some
Tilt up.
sourdough all the time. It's all
Ready?
I've been
3.
eating.
Take 3.
Have you ever made your own sourdough?
Do I look like a baker to you?
That's literally why I asked the question. Anyway.
Sourdough is phenomenal.
Ready,
Anyway,
1.
our first step is going to be to cut a round
Take
hole
1.
on the top of your bowl.
Ready, 4.
Around this area.
Take 4.
Okay. Ian, where are you from?
I am actually from
Ready,
come
3.
a long way.
Take
from
3.
the European country of Liechtenstein.
Ready, 1.
What is the most popular
1.
food there since we're cooking?
Oh, well, you can chow down on some of the most
Ready, 4.
top-tier schnitzel that you will ever
Take
have
4.
known to man during your visit there.
All right, really important question. Are you confident that you can make a
Ready,
dip
2.
out of that?
You're
Take 2.
talking to the dip king here. Come on now. Now, focus on your bread bowl. I'm concerned for the cuts you're going to make in that thing.
Ready, 3.
I'm always so nervous cutting
3.
bread. I always cut my
Get Allie's
sandwiches
shot,
unevenly.
Max.
So this is really a lot of pressure
Yep, there you
because
go. Ready,
all
4.
of America is watching, and
Take
I'm
4.
not really doing so hot right now.
Ready, 1.
Anywhere you cut it is okay.
Take 1.
As long as you keep that circle shape of the bread so it can act as a bowl.
Ready, 2.
Very true.
Take 2.
So question.
4 minutes.
Does cutting your
Ready, 1.
sandwich diagonally
ready.
make it taste better?
Oh, 100%,
Take it.
and nobody can tell me
Ready, 3.
otherwise. Also, it gives you a bigger sandwich. I mean, you know, more the interior is exposed.
Take
Well,
3.
I hate to tell
Ready,
you,
4.
but I'm a cut it down the middle kind of girl. But I respect your answer. I do. No
Take 4.
judgment. Don't worry.
All right. Now that we have the top of the
Ready,
bread
2.
cut, we're
Take
going to
2.
actually cube it into little chunks and get it to the side.
Ready,
All right,
3.
we don't recycle on this show.
Actually,
I
ready,
kind of
1.
like it. I like where this
Take
is
1.
going.
You're already thinking ahead. Yep, we're going to use these a bit later.
Ready, 4.
Next, we're going to scoop
Take
out
4.
some more of the middle here.
John, can you zoom out a
Just so
tiny
the
bit?
dip has a place to sit inside.
Just a tiny bit. Yep,
All right,
that's
Ian.
good. Thank
Long-awaited question
3.
here. How
Take 3.
long have you been a dip connoisseur, and what made you come to this
Ready, 2.
realization?
Well, I've been in
Take
the dip
2.
business for a few years now, and let me tell you, I never thought this would be my
you.
career.
Ready, 1.
But after tasting
Take
a
1.
5-layer dip at the age of 13, I knew I could make this my life's work, and I thought, how can I make it better?
Ready, 2.
So I went on to think of the 7-layer
Take 2.
dip.
I made an oopsie.
Ready, 4.
It happens.
3 minutes.
Take 4.
Well, isn't 7-layer dip already a thing?
Ready, 1.
Well, you're welcome for that.
Take 1.
Well, that was truly an inspiring story, and I
Yeah,
really wish
me
that I
too.
could believe you,
Take
and I
2.
wish that I cared. What's next?
Ready, 3.
Now that
Actually
we have
think
all
I'm
the
gonna
bread,
start over.
We're just under 3
now that
minutes.
we have all the bread scooped, we
Take
can
3.
start to scoop some dip in.
Awesome. Okay, but can we? All right. I'm
Ready,
gonna
1.
You need to walk me
Take
through
1.
this again because I'm so bad at cutting it. Clearly, I made a donut. I didn't make a bread bowl.
Ready, 4.
I made a donut.
No, that's
Take
good
4.
too.
But not for a bread bowl.
So
Ready, 3.
make sure don't
Take
cut
3.
all the way down. Stop around halfway through, and just slowly but
Ready, 2.
surely move
Take
your
2.
way around.
Ready, 4.
See, nice little circle.
Take 4.
And then just scoop it on out.
Maybe this is
Ready,
why
1.
The Food Network doesn't want to hire
Take 1.
me because I can't even scoop out bread.
Ready, 4.
Anyway,
Yeah, like that, 4.
Weekend.
Stay there.
it's fine. Let's just go with it.
Take 4.
I did it again.
It's time
Ready,
for the
3.
grand reveal.
Take 3.
Oh, thank you.
Of
Scooping
course.
my dip too, because I am
2
incapable
minutes.
in this kitchen
Ready,
apparently.
4. Take it.
Rachel
Time to
Ray, I'm so
stretch.
sorry.
Let's see how this bad boy came out.
Ready, 2.
It's gonna
Take
fall
2.
right through the bottom.
It's looking good.
You should put some in yours.
Ready, 1.
Okay.
This is what it looks like,
Take 1.
everyone. I do have some dip coming
4.
out of the
Can you get
bottle,
Allie's bowl?
but it's okay. Why
Ready,
don't
4.
you hand me those pita chips too? I
Take
saw
4.
over there.
Of course.
We can give it a little,
Ready, 3.
taste test.
Take 3.
I gotta say, I'm really impressed.
Ready,
Tasty
4.
pita
1 minute 30.
chips. They should sponsor me. They are my favorite.
Ready, 2.
Anyway, I'm very
Take 2.
impressed with how this turned out, and I will be trying this after. Is there a final step? Should we pop it
Ready,
in the
1.
oven really quick to toast it?
Right, you are.
Take 1.
Place your bowl into the oven so the dip can form a nice crust in the bread bowl, and those little pieces we cut before can
Ready,
toast.
2.
You don't want to recook the dip since we did
Take
that
2.
before. We just want everything to blend and melt nicely, all nicely together.
Alrighty, well, I am going to try this
Ready,
off
4.
stage,
Take 4.
and I will
got
let you
1
know
minute.
how it is.
Ready, 3.
But I really like how
Take
we're
3.
using the toasted croutons eventually to dip into the bread.
Ready, 2.
I almost feel like what you eat with dip can either
Ready,
make
1.
it
Take 1.
or break it.
Most definitely. I am
Ready,
more
2.
of a pita chip girl, like I said. What is your dip of choice?
Salt and vinegar, no doubt. It's
Take
had
it.
a chokehold on me my entire life.
Salt and vinegar
Ready, 3.
chips with dip. I
Take 3.
really might have to revoke that connoisseur title.
2.
I don't know if I can even look at you. Anyway, I'm really excited to get
Take
into
2.
this dip,
seconds.
to dip into the dip.
Ready, still
Up
stored
next,
2. Fade
on
in
Down
that
with
bump.
Dip, Ian joins us for a game of Guess the Dip. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back.
And dissolve to still store 2 with bump. And ready, playback 2. And dissolve to playback 2.
Okay, we were 10 seconds.
Okay.
What should we do with the table?
Yeah, just clear it. Just clear it.
Okay.
Yep. We're gonna come back on the graphic. Good job, Jack. 45 seconds.
Come
We're
back
gonna
on
come
this.
back on the graphic. Yep.
Okay.
And ready to sneak in that bomb.
Okay to drive? You're not okay to drive.
We have 30 seconds
drive
left.
bust.
Not yet.
30.
Did you
30.
get,
All right.
There's only 3. These look good.
20.
Oh, you didn't get one.
Are we on time?
We're 10 seconds. 8,
We're
7,
ready. Dip to black.
5,
Sharing
4,
is the icing on the
3,
cake from the
2,
Church of Jesus Christ
1.
of Latter-day Saints.
And dip to black. Dissolve to still store 2. Fade in that bump. Ready, camera 2. Camera 2, start your zoom. And dissolve to camera 2. Open mic and cue talent.
Welcome back to Down with Dips. This has been the moment I've personally been waiting for all show. We have our dip expert
Ready, camera
Ian
3.
back in the studio, and it's time for him to
Take
taste
3.
test those hidden gems
Or,
of dips.
like,
We have some
Ready, 1
personal
or
suggestions
2.
from our team,
Sorry.
but it's time to
Take
take a
it.
test. As you can see, Ian is blindfolded,
Ready,
and
3.
he is going to
1.
be tasting these
Take 1.
these dips with some pretzel chips
Ready. Oh,
from the
gosh.
snack
Okay.
factory with his
2.
blindfold on.
Take 2.
We have 4 dips in front of me in this bag that I'll be pulling out at random. Let's get right into it. All right, Ian, I'm going to place this bag of pretzel chips in front of
Ready,
you.
4.
You
Take
can
4.
go ahead and grab when it's ready. And we're going to start out with
Ready,
dip
1.
number 1.
Take 1.
Okay.
All right,
Let
ready,
me-
2. Take 2.
Let me grab that knife again from the side.
Yeah, John, can you zoom in a little bit further on the
All right.
dips, please?
All
And
right,
ready,
Ian,
4.
Whenever you're
Take
ready,
4.
you can go ahead and try and dip it.
Ready, 3. Oh,
Do you need help?
You're gonna have to help me out.
Okay, okay, okay.
ready, 2. Take 2.
Okay.
Ready, 3.
Go ahead and
Take 3.
take that bite.
Ready, 2.
That's chocolate hummus if I've ever tasted it.
Okay,
Take 2.
okay. We have dip number 2
Ready, 1.
that I
Take
pulled
1.
out of the bag.
Ready, 2.
Okay,
Take
let's
2.
go ahead and pop it open.
Ready, 4.
Let me go ahead and grab those chips for you. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
All right.
And take 4. Nice. Ready,
we were
3.
supposed to
Take
wait.
3.
You might have to do that again. I think that was too small of a dip. I don't know.
Tastes fine to me.
Ready, 2. Take 2.
I got that little horseradish taste in there.
Mm.
I'm not tasting much
Ready, 3.
bacon. I'm
Take
assuming
3.
it's the bacon horseradish, but all I gotta say is I'm a little disappointed.
Ready, 1.
Interesting guess. Interesting guess. Okay. We have dip number 3
Take 1. Ready, 2. Take 2.
coming at you. I'm gonna go ahead and open it.
Ready,
and
4.
I'll grab that those pretzels for you.
Okay.
Pretzel.
Sure.
Max, could you just stay on
Okay.
the dip and don't go up to Ian's face?
All right.
2 minutes.
And ready,
Go
3.
ahead, and I'll tell you when you can.
Take 3. Ready, 2. Take 2.
I have a feeling that that's the lemon hummus.
Okay. Interesting
Intriguing.
guess. I'm not telling you if you're right or wrong. We're gonna have to wait till the end for the grand reveal.
Oh, I can't wait.
Load the last
Ready,
of our
1. Take 1.
dip from my bag, my Mary
Ready,
Poppins
2.
bag. This is one
Take
of my
2.
personal favorites. I won't
Ready,
lie
4.
to you. It is a little interesting to open it. There's like a little snap on the side, but it's okay. Okay, here is your chip.
Take 4.
Okay, and dip.
Ready, 3. Take 3.
I think you need a bigger scoop than that.
Oh.
Oh.
Ready, 2.
Gotta be buffalo
Take it.
cheese. It's got that spice.
1 minute.
All right.
Hits you right on the spot.
1
I
minute.
do have a surprise as well, and I would be very
Ready, 4.
upset if you don't
For
guess
1.
this right.
Sorry. Sorry, 1.
You got it.
And take 1.
I will be very upset. This is a secret concoction.
Ready, 2. Take it.
Whipped it up myself.
Ready, 3. Take it.
Isn't that just a spinach and artichoke dip again?
Yeah.
Wait, 2.
It is.
Take it.
I'm genuinely impressed with your skills. You can go ahead and take that blind.
1, can you get me a
I
tight
didn't
shot
think
on
you were
Allie?
going to do that well. The order of our dips was chocolate hummus.
Ready, 1.
The Ithaca lemon.
Actually,
dill,
can
actually,
one of the
then
1 or 3
haluva,
get on the dips?
Then
1,
the buffalo
get 1
cheese
on the
and
dips. Yep,
spinach
thank
artichoke
you.
dip. So
Take it.
2,
Take 1.
3 out of 5 is not that bad.
Nice.
2 out of 5 is not
15.
that bad.
Ready, 4. Take 4.
But unfortunately, that is all the time
Ready, 2.
we have
10.
today
Take 2.
for Guess That
Nine.
Dip.
Ready, dissolve to
Ian,
still
thank you so
store
much
2.
for joining me
Fade in
the
that bump.
studio.
5.
Today, coming up on
4,
Down with Dips, some
3,
dipstery for you.
2.
We'll be right
Fade it
back.
in. And dissolve to still store 2 with the bump. Ready, dip to black. Ready, playback 2. And dip to black, roll playback 2.
How was timing?
How are we, Liam?
We're good. I'm not sure because the rundown said 23:45, but I think this wrap up is not 1:25.
Okay, so cameras, just a heads up. Everyone's getting on Allie. She's going to be centered on the set, and I'm dissolving between your cameras. So have fun, be creative. We have 20 seconds.
There's only 3. These look good. Oh, you didn't get one.
15.
Here.
10.
9, 8,
Ready, dissolve to still store 2. Ready, bump.
5,
Sharing,
4,
it's the icing on the
3,
cake.
2,
From the Church of Jesus
1.
Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Bring up, dip to black. Fade up on still store 2. Ready, camera 2. And dissolve to camera 2. Open my Q talent. Bring that bump a little
Welcome
bit down.
back to Down with Dips. One of the perks of going to school at Ithaca College is having the honor to take a
Ready,
dip
playback
history
1.
class, which I took a few weeks ago. I really wanted to share what I learned, so let's go ahead and take a look.
And dissolve to playback 1. Audio.
Okay.
Sam, tell Allie we're gonna come out on 3.
It's on program.
It's Pete.
Yeah, tell her we're coming out on 3. So she can talk to
Is Allie
3.
reading everything
So when you want me
she
to
has?
put this on.
We're gonna come out on 3 and then tell her to jump to 2, and then
class, we learned
we'll be
that founding
yeah.
father of dips, Pete Johann.
Just those
So
like
once
that
we
first
resolve
that
this
first
on 2.
sentence will be on 3, and then we'll jump to 2, and she can stay on 2 the rest of the time.
And the FedEx guy came by to deliver a
What?
package, but he was eating
Should be
a
mic
chicken
1.
drumstick. And we if you put a little bit of cream cheese in anything, you can make a dip, and it's a whole meal.
How much time do we have?
just stop talking and give
Wesley, how much time?
Fine.
19.
Which camera coming back on?
3. Perf. 9, 8, 7,
good.
1
minute.
5, 4,
Guys, enough of the
3,
dip talk. I'm trying to work.
1, and dissolve to 3.
I'd
I can
really
do
like to
talent.
thank Liam Shields from the bottom of my
Whoa,
heart.
don't
for
throw in the
being
credits
so
yet.
Oh,
interested
shoot.
and letting me share my
45
knowledge and
seconds.
passion
Ready,
for
2?
dips.
Take 2.
I'd also like to thank my
Sorry.
family for never listening to me.
And we're gonna
when
do
I
a bunch
say
of
we should have
dissolves,
dips
Jack,
during
so
the
be ready.
holidays. It's because of you
Ready,
that
3.
I'm so obsessed and will try and keep proving my point.
Thought somebody said putting credits.
Thank you to
30
Trader
seconds.
Joe's for
Dissolve
making
to
a great
3.
spinach and artichoke dip and buffalo chicken dip. Snack
I don't
breaks,
like that.
Snack breaks would not be
Let me-
the same
let me-
without
let me
you,
cook.
TJ.
Dissolve
And
to ready 1.
unfortunately, this is all the time
Dissolve
we
to 1.
have for today. But I'm gonna leave you with
Ready,
a
2.
quote.
15.
Take a taste of life by dipping your chip into it. Thank you so much
Dissolve
for
to
spending
2.
your evening with us and for sharing
Ready,
my
credits?
passion of dips.
We've got
We'll see
And
you real soon.
roll it.
Have a diptastic day, everyone.
Fade to black. Wow.
Alright, very nice job, everybody.
I'm so sorry. I saw you and then I was like,
Sorry about the early credits. Got confused.